Hello, my name is Carl Seaton. I'm the Los Angeles Fellow of the Game Changer Project. And I'd like to introduce you to Mociti, an amazing group of game changers out here in Los Angeles.
The very first meeting was actually at my apartment in Los Angeles, and I called up all the brothers that I had met previously over the course of that year of me being in LA, and I said, I need you to come to my apartment Tuesday for a meeting, for something that needs to be done, something that needs to happen. I was curious as to whether or not they felt it was something that needed to happen.
And we were surprised by the outcome. We did not expect that many people to come through. And it was like, wow. It came together basically without an agenda. We just wanted to see if it was a good idea. And if John's idea was something that could catch on. Okay, so we just had the meeting to see who would be interested in it. At that point, we didn't even have a name. We didn't know it was going to be called Mociti. But Mociti stands for Men of Color. It's an acronym for Men of Color in the industry.
Seeing 75 to 80 brothers a month that are in production, doing major things in the business, is almost like, you know, it's like shattering an illusion.
Just like most of us, I was a little bit skeptical. I wasn't sure. I didn't know, the whole networking thing. I went to the first meeting. It blew my mind.
In order to be in this business, you have to have a true understanding of exactly what you get yourself into. Because this ain't no game. People say, yeah, I'm in the game. No, this ain't no game.
Winston Churchill said, what a great tragedy it would be if one day you were figuratively tapped on your shoulder and found ill-prepared. You must be prepared.
With every speaker that has ever attended a Mociti meeting that I've been to, that we need one another.
Value the climb, value the lessons, value the self-discovery, that the valley, and only the valley, can produce. Let me tell you something. The wilderness, in many regards, is better for you than the promised land. Because there are things that you must learn in the wilderness in order to even survive in the promised land. See, if you get to the promised land and you haven't learned it, the promised land will kill you.
Everyone who comes, I think, gets something out of, each Mociti meeting.
There have been meetings where it's hard to find a dry eye because something has been said, someone has articulated something, whether it be a speaker or whether it be one of the members, that connects all of our beings, connects our spirits and our souls. And
there's never been an outlet where brothers could come and talk to each other without all the ego, without all the crabs in the barrel mentality. All that stuff is out the window. When you come in Mociti, it's about what are you bringing to the table that you can help other people with so we can help you as well.
Mociti Mentoring, which is our pride and joy, Mociti mentors 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade boys at Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School weekly.
Now that relationship is turned into something that is viable, something that we can look at the critical attributes of the program and the relationships that we have with the boys and say, this is what we're doing. We're building character, helping families build character in these young men through tangible lessons.
Because one of the issues that we're having in the educational system is that they see women and they don't see a lot of male role models, and they don't see themselves. And especially black men, I'm going to specifically say that for our boys, they don't see that role model of a working class gentleman that's making it happen. With Mociti, they see that there's a vast array of careers and jobs that they can jump into.
Men of color all over the country, and we hope that this is a model of men of color all over the country, went into the inner cities, went into our public schools, went into the schools every single week. I know without a doubt that we would solve a lot of our issues in our communities. Well, one of the things that we are big into is supporting each other. So if a brother has a project, then we go support his project.
Dysfunctional Friends opened up in theaters. The Mociti brothers mobilized and hit the theaters and kept us in theaters an extra 2 weeks just because them getting the word out and them coming to the theater and buying tickets and just really mobilized to make that movie a success.
Mociti is a support group in the biggest sense of the word, support. Not just in the entertainment industry, but supporting the entire man. Mociti has turned into a humongous entity here in not just Southern California actually, but in various parts of the country and even over in South Africa.
You can find us on Facebook, Mociti, M-O-C-I-T-I. You can find us on the web, Mociti.org. Just Google Mociti and you will find us.
Our goal is to create television projects, to create theater projects, to create music projects, to create film. And while we're creating, to serve mankind and to serve each other.
Mociti is so vitally important because it's helping brothers of color build relationships based on cooperation instead of competition. It's erasing and tearing down the walls that would normally separate us and have us against each other, and now we're working together. It's helping us build long-lasting, healthy relationships in our community as brothers of color.